Everything feels heavier after midnight. During the day I stay distracted, keep my thoughts away from you. But nighttime has a strange way of bringing back the truth. The room gets quiet slowly, the city lights grow dim, and suddenly your memory finds its way back in. Maybe that's why I fear the night, because it always leads me back to you. After midnight, I still think about us, about the way your voice once felt like enough. And every lonely hour still tears me apart, because nighttime knows exactly where you left scars. I still replay old moments like they happened yesterday, trying to hold on to feelings time can't wash away. You probably sleep peacefully without thinking of me now, while I'm still staring at the ceiling, asking myself how. Tell me why memories always sound louder in the dark. After midnight, your absence feels real again, like healing disappears when the loneliness settles in. And every rainy evening still echoes through my chest, because some goodbyes never fully rest. Maybe nights were made for unfinished feelings, for memories that hurt quietly when the world stops moving. And maybe one day I'll finally sleep alright, but tonight I still lose myself. After midnight, I hate how silence still sounds like you. After midnight, I still miss what we had, still replaying memories that make healing hard. I know life moves forward, I know hearts can't heal, but tonight your memory still feels real. After midnight, that's when I miss you most. I think the hardest part is feeling us slowly disappear. We used to talk for hours about dreams and forever. Now your name feels distant, like we never belonged together. I still remember small things, the way you used to smile, before silence slowly turned love into denial. And maybe people don't leave suddenly, maybe they fade little by little. We're fading slowly into strangers again, turning memories into to painful remnants. And every lonely midnight still pulls me apart, because I can still feel traces of you inside my heart. I stopped expecting messages that never arrive, but part of me still checks late at night sometimes. You probably moved on naturally, without looking behind, while I'm still holding pieces of what we left behind. Tell me why distance hurts more than goodbye. We're fading slowly, even inside my mind, like love is disappearing, one memory at a time. And every rainy evening still echoes your name, because some connections don't fully fade away. Maybe this is what heartbreak is, watching love grow cold, while memories stay warm enough to stop you letting go. And maybe one day I won't miss you this way, but tonight your absence still refuses to fade. I miss when we still felt close to each other. We're fading slowly, maybe that's the saddest part, losing someone quietly while they still live inside your heart. I know life moves forward, I know hearts can heal, but tonight this distance still feels real. Fading slowly, that's what we became. You left, but somehow my feelings didn't. I removed your pictures from the walls in my phone, but certain memories still linger inside this empty home. I keep pretending healing is finally happening, then one small reminder pulls me back again. And honestly, I hate how part of me still waits. I'm still here, missing you quietly, while you moved on so easily. And every lonely midnight still feels hard to survive, 'cause part of me still keeps our memories alive. I still know your favorite songs, your coffee order too. Funny how small details stay longer than people do. You probably found happiness somewhere far from me, while I'm still talking to silence, like you can still hear me. Tell me why love doesn't leave as fast as people do. I'm still here, even after goodbye, even after learning how to survive and I wish I wasn't. I thought time would change things, but some nights still feel exactly the same. I keep telling myself I'm getting better now, but your memory still finds me when the room gets quiet somehow. I learned how to smile again, how to hide what hurts, but healing feels temporary when your name still burns. And maybe that's what scares me most, how pain can stay this long. It's the same old pain, every lonely night, every memory still hits me at the worst possible time, and every midnight silence still tears me apart. 'Cause moving on never reached my heart. I still remember details I should have forgotten by now, the way you looked at me before everything broke down. You probably don't think twice about what we became, while I'm still carrying pieces of the same old pain. Tell me why heartbreak still feels fresh sometimes. It's the same old pain, even after all this time. Like your goodbye never really left my mind, and every rainy evening still echoes your name, because some kinds of love never fade away. Maybe healing isn't linear, maybe scars reopen too. 'Cause even after moving forward, I still fall back to you. And maybe one day I'll finally feel alright, but tonight your memory still keeps me awake at night. I'm tired of pretending, I'm over this. It's the same old pain inside every sleepless night, inside every memory I still try to rewrite. I know life moves forward, I know hearts can heal, but tonight your absence still feels real. Same old pain, that's all I seem to carry now. I stopped talking about you, but I never stopped missing you. People think I'm doing better because I smile more now, but they don't hear the silence that follows me around. I still think about your laughter when the nights get cold, and somehow every memory still feels impossible to let go. Maybe healing just means hurting more quietly. I'm missing you quietly without saying your name. because your memory still lives inside my heart. I stopped checking my phone, hoping you'd come back again. But part of me still waits in ways I can't explain. You probably moved on fully, while I stayed emotionally trying to survive a love that still remembers you deeply. Tell me why some people never fully leave your minds. I'm missing you quietly inside sleepless nights, inside old songs that still don't feel right, and every rainy evening still echoes your voice. Because forgetting you never really felt like a choice. Maybe love leaves traces time can't completely erase. 'Cause even after goodbye, I still search for your face. And maybe one day I'll finally move on too. But tonight part of me still belongs to you. I don't say I miss you anymore, I just feel it silently. I'm missing you quietly, even after all this time, even after learning how to survive nights without you by my side. I know life moves forward, I know hearts can heal, but tonight your absence still feels real. Missing you quietly, that's how I love you now. Ever since you left, nothing feels the same anymore. The city still looks the same, the streets still know my name, but somehow every place we loved feels colder now. I still pass by our favorite cafe, trying not to think of you, but memories hide in every corner of the things we used to do. And maybe heartbreak changes everything, even the smallest moments. Nothing feels the same since you walked away. Even happy moments don't hit the same these days, and every lonely midnight still tears me apart, because part of me left with your heart. I still hear your voice sometimes inside random songs at night, and suddenly all the healing doesn't feel real anymore. You probably found new memories, new people, new places too, while I'm still stuck comparing everything to you. Tell me why losing someone changes the way the world feels. Nothing feels the same, not the nights, not the rain, not the silence tonight this emptiness still feels permanent. I miss who I was before losing you. Nothing feels the same even after all this healing, because heartbreak doesn't disappear, it just changes meaning. I know life moves forward, I know hearts can't heal, but tonight your absence still feels real. Nothing feels the same, and maybe it never will. I think what hurts the most is wondering if I meant as much to you as you meant to me. I stayed awake for your problems, answered every late night call, while you slowly became distant, like none of it mattered at all. I gave you parts of myself I can't ever take back, and somehow losing you still feels like losing everything I had. And maybe that's why it hurts so deeply. I loved harder than you did. Maybe I meant less than you ever meant to me, because someone who truly cared wouldn't leave this easily. And every lonely midnight still tears me apart, because I'm still carrying memories you probably forgot. I still replay old conversations, trying to hear something different, like maybe there was a version of us that didn't end like this. You probably moved on naturally without looking behind, while I'm still questioning my worth almost every night. Tell me why heartbreak always feels one-sided in the end. Maybe I meant less than I thought I did, because loving you completely still wasn't enough to make you stay with me. And every rainy evening still echoes your goodbye, because losing you still rewrites my mind. Maybe some people love deeper, while others just pass through, 'cause I'm still haunted by memories that probably don't haunt you. And maybe one day I'll finally stop asking why, but tonight part of me still breaks inside. I just want it to matter the way you matter to me. Maybe I meant less, and maybe that's the truth, but tonight your absence still feels impossible to lose. I know life moves forward, I know hearts can't heal, but tonight shouldn't, but I still do it anyway. Late at night when I can't sleep, I end up back on your page, looking at pictures of your life, pretending I'm okay. You look happier now, like heartbreak never touched you, while I'm still sitting here trying to unlove you. And maybe that's the worst habit, missing someone silently. I still check your profile even after goodbye, hoping maybe somewhere deep down you still think about me sometimes. And every lonely midnight still tears me apart, because moving on never reached my heart. I know every new picture will probably hurt again, but part of me keeps searching for signs you miss me too. You probably don't realize how much this still affects me, because outside I look healed, but inside I still bleed quietly. Tell me why letting go still feels impossible tonight. I still check your profile like something might change, like maybe one day you'll feel the same pain. And every evening still echoes your name, because heartbreak still feels fresh some days. Oh, maybe healing means stopping looking for you everywhere, but tonight your memory still pulls me there. Maybe one day I'll finally move on too, but tonight I still search for pieces of you. I wish forgetting you was easier than this. I know hearts can heal, but tonight your absence still feels real. I still check your profile, and I hate that I do. I think I noticed it slowly. You stopped choosing me. Your replies became colder, your love felt far away. I kept trying harder while you slowly changed. I stayed through every silence, every distance in your eyes, while you quietly decided we were running out of time. And maybe that's what hurts the most. I was still fighting for us. You stopped choosing me long before goodbye, while I still believed we would survive. And every lonely midnight still tears me apart, because loving you cost me pieces of my heart. I kept blaming myself for things I couldn't control, trying to save a relationship you already let go. You probably found peace now without looking behind, while I'm still replaying memories inside my mind. Tell me, when did forever become temporary to you? You stopped choosing me, and I felt it slowly, like love fading quietly without warning. And every rainy evening still echoes your name, because part of me still hurts the same. Maybe people don't leave instantly, maybe they drift away, until one day you'll realize they stop choosing to stay. And maybe one day I'll finally heal too, but tonight your absence still feels brand new. I kept choosing you even after you stopped choosing me. You stopped choosing me even before the end, and somehow that truth still breaks me again. I know life moves forward, I know hearts can heal, but tonight your goodbye still feels real. You stopped choosing me, and I'm still learning how to live with that. Maybe I don't just miss you, maybe I miss who I was when I loved you. Back then life felt lighter, even ordinary nights felt warm. Your voice could calm my overthinking, like nothing could go wrong. I smiled more naturally before heartbreak changed me, before losing you quietly became part of my routine. And maybe that's what hurts the most. I lost pieces of myself too. I miss who I was with you before goodbye, before lonely nights and learning how to survive. And every midnight silence still pulls me apart, 'cause part of me disappeared when you broke my heart. I still look at old pictures and barely recognize that smile, the version of me who believed love could actually last a while. You probably move forward without thinking this deeply, while I'm still grieving the person I used to be. Tell me why heartbreak changes people so much. I miss who I was with you before pain became normal, before memories felt the same since then. And maybe one day I'll finally feel alright too. But tonight I still miss who I became around you. I miss feeling safe inside your love. I miss who I was with you, even after all this time, even after pretending that I'm finally fine. I know life moves forward, I know hearts can heal, but tonight, oh, memories still feel real. I miss who I was with you more than I can explain.